What's going on, YouTube? We're out here in Worldwide Corals today, and we're gonna take a tour. And yeah, I think it's a great store. It's like a pioneer store, basically. They're pretty much the bar setters. You know how like in every place, in every hobby, you have the big guys. They're pretty much the trendsetters. And you know, every time somebody else does this, they surpass that and raise the bar. That's the way I feel and I think, just because if you look at their YouTube channel, you look at their content, and you look up at the things that they've done for the hobby in general, and they're not the only ones. You know, there are some other ones out there, but these guys are one of the big ones. So anyways, let's go into this store and check what they have. So follow me, let's go in. All right, so getting into a store, when you walk in, they have this like, what would be considered this type of tank? Hey, what? A Lagoon, that's what I was thinking, okay. So yeah, this tank is actually a Lagoon type tank, and yeah, it's really, really cool. Is it all in one, or not yet?
It's not an all-in-one. There's some underneath the water bags over there. It's actually formed all.
So it's not an all-in-one?
It's not an all-in-one.
Okay.
Yeah, consider doing that there. That tank takes care of itself.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so it's not an all-in-one. I think they were contemplating on making it, and I think it was going to be like the biggest all-in-one tank in the entire world, which is pretty cool. Super low maintenance tank. They don't really do anything to it. They do trim out this mangrove tree, which they're growing. It's pretty cool. They put like a little Christmas thing, Christmas decoration. They have Radion. I think they're Gen 4s. And yeah, they got, and it's a mixed reef. They have all type of different type of softies, LPS, hard coral. I can see a huge anemone back there, and there's some clowns hosting it. Wow. Super, super nice tank. I mean, I have to get in my hands and knees to take a glance on it, but it's super, super beautiful. And over here, like right after the Lagoon tank, they have stations where you can get pre-mixed salt water and RODI water. It's coming with your 5-gallon bucket, and you put it here. This is super cool. You put it over here and you fill it up yourself. And it's $1.95 a gallon. And it tells you what type of salt it's mixed in. And then moving along, they have some artwork over here that they're selling. I've seen these in Reefapalooza. Really nice artwork. You know, $300 there, $259 for this little torch. Yeah, and then over here they have little display tanks, and they're like little nano tanks. Oh, somebody's filling it up right now. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And the price is not bad. They have a little mural here, and then behind those doors is their farm. They actually have a huge farm. I mean, their retail store is only like not even half the building. If you go online, you'll see way more coral options and everything like that. And then over here, they actually do sell some tanks, and they are UNS. There's Ice Cap. Oh, they're Ice Cap. UNS, I Am Peninsula. So they got a few options here. Oh, this is such a nice tank. So these are pre-built, and they even come with their own aquascape. This is a 80-gallon. Got more tanks over here. Actually, I've never seen them have this many variety of like pre-built tanks on display here. And then they have a 240-gallon over here. And yeah. Wow, they have a lot of display tanks. Oh, I like this 60-gallon Pro. So yeah, these tanks are kind of like in the middle of the store. And they have some merchandise over here. Actually, my wife just picked up a couple shirts. There's the Peninsula tank over there. I don't like these hats. I actually do have some merch at home. You buy some merch?
Yeah, I bought this shirt.
Okay, we got 2 of these shirts. Fish do have feelings, so I'll probably be wearing that in the vlog. Who knows, maybe I'll wear it for tonight. Then over here they have their dry goods on the right on the other side of their display tanks. And they have pretty much anything you need. We got putty, bone cutters, supplements, alkalinity. Oh, my favorite, complete reef care. They have it here as well. Aqua top heaters. These are the best heaters, I think. I actually use those. Little scrapers. And then, wow, they have a lot of, oh, Radion Gen 6. I think these are the new ones. I think they came out really, really recent. Okay, yeah, standard Radion, $1,000. Pumps, return pumps, wave makers, AI. AI is a really, really popular brand. And look at this tank right here. Whoa, I'm getting sidetracked here. Wow. No hard coral here, but got some scolies, some beautiful grafted mushrooms in there, like an assorted little mushroom garden. Wow. And I can tell the light is very low. I don't feel a lot of power in this tank. Wow, this is super, super beautiful. You know, a lot of people crave for hard coral and they think mushrooms are not the best coral or the best looking one. This is a great example of, you know, acants, scolies, mushrooms, gonies. Like, that's all there is in here. Maybe some chalices here and there, but wow, this is beautiful. I'm geeking out right now. Over here in the registers, behind the counter, they actually have a fish only system. Of course, I cannot get behind the counter so I can give you a close-up, but they'll probably yell at me. But it's pretty cool. They have really, really big fish in there. Back in the dry goods section here, they actually have a lot of supplements that I use, like the Waste Away, Refresh, Dr. Tim's. These are things that I use for cyanobacteria. And then, wow, they have pretty much every single Brightwell product you can even think of. So, man, I can't get rid of this tank. Okay, let's look at it again. Wow, I love this tank. I want to take it home. I want that scolie too right there. I think that's my favorite one. It's popping out. These mushrooms look like scolies, don't they? I mean, look at that. I just can't get over how beautiful these mushrooms are. All right, so let's keep moving along. There's a lot of ground to cover here. It's a big, big store. I think it's the biggest store I've ever been in. And that's not even counting the farm, because in the farm they have a whole different store over there. So over here's their livestock. You know, you got a little blue powder tang. Blue powder tang's going for $120. Antheus, $60. Midas, $60. Midas Blenny. Pretty retail. They have nothing freshwater here. So for those of you that do like freshwater and are into it, you know, this is probably not the store for you. But you're not getting any bargains here, but I mean, at least, you know, you have it here readily available. And wow, they have a lot of cleanup crew here. I'll probably grab some. So any snails, you know, I see some peppermint shrimp back there. Alrighty, here in the middle of the store, sorry, the lighting might be a little weird, so many tanks in here. But here in the middle of the store, they have their display tanks for their coral that are on sale. But remember the mushrooms I was talking about in that tank? They actually have some here, and they're like grafted. And they are $370. And then they have the little bargain ones over here, 3 for $20, 6 for $35, and 9 for $50. So for those on the budget, you know, you can come here and yeah. And then, oh my God, they have these big, these scolies are massive. Oh, look at that one. Oh, wow, I love that one. About $400 for that guy right there. $400. I mean, some of these scolies are $2,000. 1,000 there, wow. Some here are $329. Scullies are very expensive, as you can see. So all these right here, they're pretty green, you know, nothing too crazy, nothing too extravagant. These are basically your basic scullies, and they are starting at $250. Some gonnies, some meat coral. Oh my god, look at this guy. He's massive. I mean, you can tell next to my hand. I got pretty big hands. And this guy's $500. So, yeah, look at these guys over here. Beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, they have pretty much a variety of everything, like from the most basic coral that, you know, not very expensive to the really, really high-end ones. And they actually have some crazy ones in their website. Some acros go for thousands of dollars. You know, that's crazy. Maybe we'll get there one day where I'm just buying like a fry for two grand. Just, yeah, sure, a fry for $2 grand, no worries. You know. And behind me is their new addition. I think this is 4,200 gallons total. You know, they have some massive fish in there, you know. Just massive. Look at that guy. Wow. Really, really cool. They have a little frag tank here, probably acclimating these guys before they actually glue them up. Oh my god, look at those torches back there. Actually, that one torch is grafted. Wow, that's super cool. Those probably go for a pretty penny. You're starting to see those more in the hobby, those torches where they're grafted. It's like half a kind, and then the other half is a different color. And over here, they have a little aquascape section. They have rocks acclimating. You know, that way you can take it home and it has already the beneficial bacteria and everything that you need to set up a tank. Because if some of this dry rock, if you put it right away, you're going to start leaching nitrates and phosphates into the tank. Well, more phosphates than nitrates for sure. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Colony tank. There's some Favias as well, and these Favias are massive. I mean, these are full-blown colonies. Beautiful colors too. I mean, these guys do it right. You might have to pay a hefty price, but I mean, these guys have it down packed. I mean, every single coral here looks impeccable. Actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about almost 10 employees right here right now on the floor, assisting customers and anybody that walks in. So that's pretty cool. So there's no lack of help over here. Like, you're immediately getting greeted, you're immediately getting asked for any help, and these guys they know their thing, they know their stuff for sure. And then they have some display tanks here in the back. Man, these display tanks. I wish I had my lens actually. I kind of regret not getting a lens so you can see the color a lot better. The blue light does not make the coral pop. I mean, I can see it personally, but look at those torches. Wow. Look at that clam back there. Wow, that's a massive clam. Wow. Oh, look at that bounce mushroom right there. Wow, that's amazing. That's pretty cool. Super nice tank. And then over here, wow. They actually have like a little pet here. Where is he? He's actually a rare albino yellow tang. He's actually all white. His name is Casper. They do a lot with him. They do a lot of merch. He's basically like the store mascot. See, like I saw him earlier. Where are you, Casper? Where are you? That's a cool name too, because he's all white. I see a gem tang over here. Oh, there's Casper. That's Casper right there. It's an all white yellow tang. It's basically albino. Super cool. Oh wow, there's a grafted torch back there. All right, there. It's like half dragon soul, half holy grail. Super cool. Look at this guy just chilling there. Oh my god. Is that a green slimer? Wow, that is a thick green slimer. Like the stags are like that thick around. That's pretty crazy. Oh, look at that bounce mushroom back there too. Oh man. See if you can zoom in on it. Move your tail. That's a nice bounce mushroom right there. Wow. And then now that I'm getting closer, now I can show you the grafted torch coral. It's a really, really cool clean tank. Really amazing. Let's see if I can show you guys a glimpse of what their farm looks like. I'm not gonna go in there, of course, I'm not allowed to. But you guys can get an idea of how big this store is and what they have. But you know, I'm just gonna try to get a glimpse. I'm not gonna get in there. And hopefully they won't yell at me either. I don't know if I'm not allowed to do this. But they have more tanks in there as well. They have 1, 2, 3 display tanks, and I think they're massive too. They're hundreds of gallons for sure. Probably like 300-400 gallons. And yeah, it's a whole nother side of the building. Yeah, those are farm tubs. I think they're made out of fiberglass. See, they do have merchandise for Casper. And they have like a little America's Most Wanted. So a very, very loved mascot here in this store. They also do a service. This store has a service department. And you know, I see there's vans over there, parked over there. They have a few vans and pickup trucks, and yeah, they'll install the tanks for you. You know, they'll service the tank for you. They have a bunch of clients, so I think that's something so important, you know, for a store to have, because not a lot of people know how to start off the hobby. And if you don't know and you start losing coral and fish, you know, that might scare you out of the hobby. So you have all the support that you can get from them in order for you to be successful. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today. I think we're gonna head on over and do other things here in our Orlando visit. But yeah, Worldwide Corals, check them out, you know. So that concludes our Worldwide Corals tour. They were working. I didn't want to be imposed or, you know, be too loud while I was there. I try to be as quiet and subtle as possible, because they're probably thinking, looking at me like, who's this guy running around with the camera? But no, it was fun. You know, it's not my first time. Like I mentioned before, it's not my first time here. I did wish I brought my filter with me, so maybe that way, you know, I maybe could have had a little better picture. But you know, yeah. So how did you like it?
I like the store.
Yeah.
A lot of pretty corals.
Yeah, Nisha likes the coral. She's kind of grown into liking the hobby, just because I don't think she even had an option. She's just like, well, this guy is so far into it. And you know, I might as well just dive in. She can tell you the names of the fish, the name of the coral. She's pretty much an expert.
I also like to look at the tanks and then look at the names and try to see which one it is.
Yeah, she does like to do like the little chat. She likes to challenge herself to see how much knowledge she knows, and she'll spot things out and try to name them. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you are here, obviously in the Florida, Orlando area, if you're in the theme parks and you like the hobby, stop by. You know, I'll post in the video description, I'll go ahead and post their address. And they actually have 2 stores. The other store is a little bit far off from here, and it's not as big or as iconic. But yeah, for sure. Well, thank you guys for watching. Catch you in the next one. See ya. Happy reefing.